Hey everyone, sorry for not making a video last month, but I haven't been able to go to the woods, so I just wanted to show off this map that me and my cousin were doing. Well, with my brother. That blue place we passed by was supposed to be the mayor's house, but for some reason one of them filled it up with blue fires. That's the church. And that's my brother's place. Sorry that I was going fast through it. I didn't want to make the video long. And there's a beacon on the church that would give you resistance for like God protecting you and stuff. But this is my brother's store. It was a lumber and hardware place in this world. We just went to a village and just started expanding it, trying to make it a modern town. At first I thought this was an elevator, but no. That was all the stuff he moved from his other place that used to be the hardware store, but he tore it down. And you could see remnants of it already from that glow shrooms over there. And this fence were around a mine. I don't have time to show it in this video, but I'll show it in another video. And that was the clock. We have like 3 beacons in this town. Still, he didn't take away all of it, so he has to clean that up. And that was just a picture he put up. This used to be my sister's old place, but right after I recorded this video, she turned it into like a place where, like a place where you sell animals. And this what used to be her actual storage room / bedroom. But like I said, it's not her bedroom anymore. That map was of the time before all the buildings. You can tell because in the actual town now, the roads are black. And in that, the path, it was just a path. Alright, now we're going to the blacksmith. Also, was taken down and rebuilt to look more modern. There was no actual blacksmith. My cousin built like a big blacksmith, but then he asked me to make one similar to like the original blacksmith, but with different colors. So that's what I did. And literally after I recorded this video, he also expanded it. This is the bank. Very simple because it was built by me. I am a very simple person. I'm not good at decorating. You'll be able to see that from my house when it gets there. And this is my cousin's house right next door. Well, first, this is where he would store all of his stuff. I don't know why I had to show that. This was his house. Those armor stands were supposed to have diamond on them, but we don't know what happened to them. Like, we both noticed they were gone, and we were just freaking out. Because we thought someone stole them. Because, believe it or not, in this town, there's actual laws. And this is my cousin's car. Yep, I was trying to get angle so you would actually be able to see that you could get in the car. And I think I'm about to show the upstairs. Yes, I, for some reason, didn't know those were stairs until I looked closely. This is the guest bedroom. I don't know where the stuff went. But he said they're supposed to have stuff in it. See, like that one. But yeah. Yeah. The bathroom. That was supposed to be a toilet. That was supposed to be a shower. He doesn't know. He's too simple when it comes to bathrooms. Alright, I think, yeah, we're going out now. And I think next door is, yeah, that's the little place we start out with. It was just a normal village apartment thing. That used to be mine. That used to be nothing. Those 2 beds were different colors, but I switched them back to red for the villagers. Because we already all made our own homes. That, my little sister tried making a store there, and after this, she switched it over to her old house. Next up is that village. Not village. Restaurant that I built. The outside doesn't look like any modern restaurant, but the inside, I based it off of where I work. I ain't saying that here because I don't want people finding me. But yeah, I built all the interiors off of the design of my actual job. And that's where you would go to clean the mop buckets and fill them up with water. Then this is all the stuff where I would put animals to restock my restaurant. The mushrooms were the most valuable. I might remove those polar bears, but then I had a bunch of crops because it was a restaurant. And then I had cocoa beans and sugar cane everywhere. Oh yeah, we also had a bee stinger right there, and there was a witch hut. Right now it's on peaceful, so there's no witch, but this is where I would go for like the potion brewing stands. I keep forgetting to put that in the actual restaurant. And this is the point where I remembered, oh yeah, I could fly. I still have to make all those other village houses look more modern. And this was the apartment complex. We only had one built. One of the rooms actually built because we've been on other projects too. My brother basically just built the outside and gave up. That one room that's been built was for me. And there was these elevators they built to go to the different floors. And that was very interesting once they added that from that update with the ocean. This is my brother's house. You could tell he's, well, trying to make everything look fancy. A bunch of emeralds and diamonds on the wall, and then he tried making a TV there. Don't know why the emerald's there, but oh well. And then this is an actual elevator to his second floor. His favorite color is lime, from what you could see there. And then that's his balcony. I fell off of it so I could go to the other part and show off his pool. I was about to go to my house and then I remembered, oh yeah, I have to show this thing because people would be confused why it's there. I just put it there for wolves, ocelots, and wandering villagers. The wolves were meant to scare away skeletons and the ocelots were meant to scare creepers. And the wandering traders spawn with llamas, so I was using them to scare the wolves out of the area so they would actually get out. This is my sister's actual house now. And as you can see, she's still in the world at this point. And even she's better at decorating than me. Like, this is her bathroom. She literally used a composter as a toilet and filled it up. She also made all this stuff. Really, I can't really commentate over this because I wasn't there for the process. I was at work at the time. And then this is her bedroom. And I don't know why she has another. And she told me that my brother did this to spy on her. Just to get on her nerves. Well, we're going to make sure he can't do that. Alright, off to my place. Oh yeah, she has a donkey. And I have a pig and a mule. And yes, this is my place. The dark and spooky castle. I don't know why that was there. I think my cousin put the American flags. And as you can see, my place is empty because I'm not very good at decorating. And this is my soul fire. And to make it go with the actual theme, I turned on this skin. Sorry about the cut there because it just stopped recording. I had to re-record this part. And this is the best I could do with decorating this room. This was my crafting area for my armor and stuff. And this was the disc stuff. I tried putting on a disc, but the music was already making this glitched out, so I had to turn it all down. Like, the audio was terrible for some reason. And this will show that I'm not very good at decorating. It's just 2 bits. After this, my cousin built stuff for me around my bed. And my brother filled up the roof with lights because mobs kept spawning there. I always said I was gonna do it, but he just did it. Alright, off to the end. I put the end in this village house. I made the village house because I didn't want villagers randomly going in there, and I built it outside of the town. And I turned the end into a prison. I put iron doors because there was beds in there, and if one of us players accidentally pressed on them, they would explode, and I don't want that happening. I haven't put a bell in here, and the cats were spawning because the villagers actually believed it was a village, so the cats just started spawning. And each one of these was a workstation, but for some reason they were working better as jail cells. That's why I just made it into a prison. Like, they would rarely come out of them. And I found that strange. But yeah, and see, they had beds in them. And I don't want anyone accidentally pressing on them to explode the place. And then punishment and if you had to go to prison, the punishment was to break these, try to not mine these obsidian towers in survival. Alright, and then now we're going to the nether. I built a village here. I came here to actually show the process of just spawning the villagers. And this hallway, we started in a soul sand biome, so I had to go through a tunnel to get to the actual Crimson Forest. And I done built the small village, but then when I got there, it was filled with hoglins and piglins. So I had to kill them before I actually spawned the villagers, because the villagers would do nothing but freak out. And the hoglins and piglins are freaking out because the hoglins don't like the smell of the blue mushrooms, and the piglins don't like soulfire torches. And I put those around to keep them from going in there. But I guess they just kept going in there, so I'm just gonna kill them real quick. Okay, then I actually forgot to start the camera back up while putting down the villagers. So I just started it back up. Well, it wasn't camera. I'm capturing this on the Xbox. If you hear my cat, he's just sitting right here next to me, wanting attention. But yeah, those iron doors are there for the same reason as the end. So beds won't explode, because when I was building the place, I accidentally pressed on one, and it blew up. So I did more than just that, also boarded them up. Quiet, buddy. But yeah, all these places have workstations in them. This one was for him, but also had a leather worker in there because cauldron. There's a librarian. And then this one was ours, with the respawn beacon. And then to go outside, we went through here. And in this area it looked beautiful, that's why I chose it and built a tunnel to it. Well, in my eyes it looked beautiful. I don't know if anyone else watching the video would like it. And as you can tell, I'm actually a big fan of the nether for my skin. And then luckily, I caught footage of the haunting. And then I heard there was a 10% chance they would dance, so I just started recording this. And there they went. It was only a 10% chance, and they actually did it. I was happy to actually record this for some reason. And then he pointed a crossbow at me. Disrespect. So I took their ham. I mean, their pork. I tried jumping in, failed. Then I went through the fence gate. Then I ate it. As a sign of, if you disrespect me, I disrespect you. Well, that's actually all. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.